He's done doing these, but I think I changed my mind about something. I did all 8 of the post-demo champions, but I think I want to go back and try doing runs with the 2 starters just for kicks, even though I did that a long time ago. Let's see if I've gotten any better at any of this stuff. And in particular, I haven't done. I mean, I've hardly done either of the 2 starter plans actually, but yeah, I guess I've done these 2 clans a lot near the end because first I was just experimenting trying to see if I could get something to work, and then I discovered that they work well together. But yeah, okay, so let's see. It's definitely primary. Let's definitely do this guy, Lord Fenix, and he should do all right with. This one is the one that synergizes a little bit better with Pyregel, so I don't know if anything good is actually going to happen. I never seem to do well with Lord Fenix, but I'm going to give it a shot. Just, I don't know. This will be. I don't think I've ever played on High Ascension with Pyreborn because I was trying to discover the newer clans, and one of the first things I unlocked and got out of the way was Lady Gilda, and I just don't like her starter unit at all. I just don't get it. I mean, it has synergy with Pyregel, and if there are any harvest triggers, then sure, whatever. And then I guess the champion herself. Make sure maybe there's some good stuff in there, and it's not all about the starter card. But anyway, yeah, it's be the first time since the demo I've recorded any of this, and it just doesn't. As far as I know, it's like, I mean, Banished is just fine. They do stuff. They're cool and all. But is there anything in particular that it wants to do with Pyreborn? Not necessarily. And then for the secondary, yeah, sure. I guess Stygian would make sense, or Hellhorn. That would be fine. But I'm just not doing the Monster Train 1 stuff. I'm just not. It's there. It's cool that it's there. It's just, you don't. That's not why I bought Monster Train 2, but I mean, if they enabled mods, then I'm sure someone would mod it in eventually, and everybody would play with the mods. So why not just save a couple steps there? Oh, did I didn't mean to do that. I meant to actually choose a different Pyre Heart for this one. I mean, I guess this might do something. I don't know. This might do nothing. It's fine. It's kind of mid. I don't know if I love it, and if it. Sometimes the random Ek bonus floor capacity might go against what you're actually trying to do. Like, all other things equal, it'd be nice to set up on the bottom floor, but a lot of times you just need 2 extra floors for your actual strong floor. It gets strong. But anyway, Flicker is fine. This is fine if you get spellpower or Pyregel. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I feel like the Lunar and the Pyreborn kind of synergize with each other, and then the Mushrooms and the Mad Science synergize with each other. Because they both really like to just propagate like tons of different statuses. And then the Banish just kind of, they just sort of just do their own thing, and they're pretty good at it, and they might just take over the home run. Like if you can just shift 18 times a turn, then they just get big and do things. Anyway, yeah, okay, this I mean, it has front-loaded scaling, which is, I guess, kind of nice. It's kind of like a much better version of Frostlance, and what was there's one of the, I forget what it's called, the Stygian, the Helix Strike or whatever. It hits twice, and it costs 2 energy, but this one costs 1 energy, and all you do is manipulate the moon cycle, which is, hey, look, that's something we can do now. We can, so these two go together pretty well. It's kind of, you get this thing in your hand. If it's already full moon, you can play this, and if it's not full moon, you can play this card first. So, yeah. So we'll have some spell power, some Pyregel going on. These flickers will, well, the Pyregel, I don't know, we'll see. It's just, spell power tends to just stick better. Like, you stack a room with spell power, and it's just, you don't have to do all this nonsense before you actually start doing damage. The spell power is just a bit faster and snappier. So I just don't really, I don't know, the Pyregel, never done great with it. Like, it just needs to stack that much harder to make up for the sort of, it's just such a demanding thing to play around, and I don't know, maybe this time it'll work, maybe, I don't know. This just looks, I don't, like, do you actually, is this something you actually need? Like, why don't you just throw something in front of your champion? And if your champion is supposed to be tanking hits, then, yeah, I don't know, I'll probably have a bunch of spell power for these. Like, I don't think I should need that relic, I'm not sure. Like, I don't know, maybe, like, we go back to, what was it, the green, the Awoken, or whatever. Like, I know there were a lot of, in the Green Clan, their job was supposed to take damage, and you're supposed to throw regen on them, and I guess I could see this sort of working there. But, I mean, every turn, that's kind of crazy. Like, they can only die during their relentless wave just about, unless they get one shot by something crazy. But I'm just gonna have to assume the Power Stone housing eventually gets the chance to do something. How many Phoenix do we get? Sort of fine. I don't know which one's actually better. I kind of want to like this one better because I want to start doing something with Pyregel, because, like, it seems like the coward's way out is to just, oh well, I guess we're just hoping to get a Greed Dragon, and then until then we're collecting just random relics, and eventually something good happens. This is the, like, I don't understand Pyregel, and I'm just never going to. I mean, on the other hand, it's not like I have, like, the Incant, whatever it's called, it's not like I have the backlander that helps me out here. I don't have any particular, I didn't randomly roll any synergies for this yet. How many times do I get to do this? 2 or 3 times before the relentless wave? this seems like the more responsible choice, but this is something I want to get better at. Let's just try to do the thing that I've never been good at. I don't know. I guess trying to force things is sort of how you lose, but okay, this one doesn't actually need to be on the combat floor. There's no reason for it to be anywhere near the action, so let's just okay, I think we gotta just do that, I guess. I can't really put him behind a trump blocker because this is not really a good blocking unit at all, unless I just want to block it literally one hit. Oh, it's already the full moon. What order do I want to play these in? Because I have enough energy to play these two, but then I can't play the spear, but that's okay. Oh, I just played these two and the room's empty, right? Yeah. So I don't have to kill both of them with this, that's just... I'm saving this because I didn't take the... Yeah, I'm not getting... I didn't take the Horde ability. Okay. Yeah, that was... I don't know. I thought about that way too long. I guess I'm just slow sometimes. Okay, this turn is a little different. Okay, here's what I was saying before. I cast this to set the phase, and now it's... Oh man, see if I did that. That's 4 damage, and I need to deal 5. Oh no, I don't. Oh, that's perfect. I don't have to play this. I can play this instead. Then the next hit goes directly on the next unit. Oh, I could have done this. Oh, that would have... Oh, it wouldn't have mattered. Like, yeah, that would have been 4 more damage, or maybe 8 more damage. It doesn't really matter. I can just do this, I guess. Yeah, okay. And I can heal. I've got spell power and I can heal and whatever. Resolve. Okay, so it's if it's alive at all, I get the stupid. I don't even get to use this ability this turn, so that's so irritating. I didn't draw the spell either. That's not bad. Yeah, we're fine. I had drawn my... Whatever that spell was, when it hits twice. If I'd drawn my spells in a different order, that would have been lethal, or pretty close to lethal. I guess not quite. What about now? What? Is it healing? Yeah, it heals 30. going to do this, or do I want to do it on... I could just assume that next turn's going to be better. I think this might be better. I don't think I'm... Oh, I should do this, I guess. Yeah. I could do more Pyregel, but this is clearly a lot closer to... Oh! That's right. Whatever that counter was, it was... The combat prediction took into account 30 healing that only happens if he survives in the first place, so it was... He had like 30 less health than I thought. Or the... yeah, so... okay. I sort of lean towards getting this one, but do I really care this much? Probably not. I really don't care for these other ones. Like, I don't know if I believe in this. I mean, it's... Oh man, if I took this champion path, then this is really... I can't. I mean, it's not a permanent curse. Like, you get rid of it and then everything's better. Man, I don't want to take yet another curse, but this one looks pretty good. Just took 2 calcified embers. I'm not sure if I really know what I'm doing, but I mean, there are some spell upgrades that would be sort of nice. Unit upgrades, it's nothing that, like, the Lunar Priestess doesn't really want to be upgraded if all you need is a way to keep it alive. But whatever's in this banner would be a big deal. I mean, this one, I don't know, does it need holdover? Or like intrinsic holdover would be pretty cool. I think I have just barely enough gold that I could do that if they happen to show up right away. Else I could remove consume on this, it would be like, eh. Not sure how much I actually care. I mean, it's something. I don't know what I'm hoping for, like, if I go to these banners either. Well, I'm not doing Greed Dragon things right now. I kind of... Like, normally I'd be happy to see Greed Dragon, but I don't I skipped on the only chance that I had at Horde Generation. I mean, there was that incant unit that would be kind of what I'm trying to do, but I don't know if I want it that bad. Like, this would have been a sort of synergistic unit for the champion path, but I don't know if it's that important. Let's just go this way. Endless and multi-strike, those are both sometimes those, either one of those can be really good sometimes. So here we would be getting away from trying to make our champion do all the work if either of these. We could maybe duplicate the Lunar Priestess that we've already got at some point. I'll take, I mean, I've struck Ledger with multi-strike. Seems kind of fine. But I want to waste a slot on a health upgrade on either of these. I mean, probably, like, either one of these could just get wiped out at some point. Like, they both would kind of like just a health upgrade. I don't want to give either of them endless because they're not supposed to be actually taking real damage. They're just supposed to be taking incidental damage. That's like 3.5 moon cycles of tempo. I don't know if I care enough for that. I don't know, 5 is more than 10 is more than 5, so I'll endless. I just don't think these are supposed to be have endless. I think I'm just supposed to save my gold here. Just like turn 1, turn 2, it's not hitting very hard yet. How much better than this am I gonna do, though? Like, yeah, maybe I hit an event and then a duplication. Let's. Well, I mean, this could be a duplication. But the first thing that's guaranteed to be a duplication is way up here, though. So there's not a very high chance that I get a chance to duplicate this anytime soon. If I thought I were going to duplicate it, I would want to put the upgrade on, just to have it duplicated upgrade. I think I'll do it. Everything's kind of a little bit slow right now. I don't know who's tanking hits. Like, the champion can sort of tank some hits, and I have healing, but I just don't really. I don't see the future for how I tank yet. I could put everything on this floor. I don't know if I really need to. Or I could even just put these two on this floor. I don't know, is there any particular reason to actually have them all on the same floor? None especially, but yeah. This bottom floor, I think they're just sitting in there to just get shredded. Who needs that armor? I guess probably my champion. How much damage is he taking? Not a lot. He's I think he's out healing the damage. But like, is there any sweeps or thorns incoming? I don't know. Let's just do this now, just in case we need it later. Sure, let's do that. Okay. I probably should have done this. damage, and I would have gotten it something out of my deck, but it's probably okay. Okay, we're in the wrong cycle. Let's shift at the spell power. Let's put the spell power there. That unit is not super likely to die. It has almost as much health as my champion. It's not quite lethal. I mean, no matter how I do it, there's a lot of ways I can do it. It's all. How do I want to do this? Actually, yeah, I'm not sure. It's. Oh, this. Yeah, I guess we do it this way. Dies in combat no matter what, so nothing I cast here matters right now. I just need to heal next turn either way. Okay, no. I'm not gonna say what everything I just did there. You can sort of just try to go a little bit faster. I think you can see the logic of sequence there. Okay, don't really want to say much about this turn either. I think it's kind of clear that I just healing up, and I would definitely get rid of one of these. It's kind of not great that I drew them on the same turn and only got rid of one of them, but it's well, this is a little concerning. Let's see how much better our life gets with this here. How much better does our life get? Better. Get to these in the wrong order. Yeah, I mean, I needed to play this to get the full moon, so there was no reason to play in the order that I did. But we're fine. This is tricky to play around. I mean, I have spell power. I have Pyregel. I can try to play around this. It's just a little. I need a thin deck, or I need a lot of card draw to actually get big stacks with that. And if I get a Greed Dragon, then all of a sudden, then I really need like Holdover or something like that. I used to not value this very highly, but people have been talking good things about this. I mean, it is dazed. I know that in Monster Train 1, I used dazed on Seraph quite a bit, but it's only dazed 1. So it's kind of, I don't know, you almost have one like double stack holdover combination, something like that. And it's yet another calcified Emperor. But I don't know, maybe I just... I think people are talking like it's one of the best cards in the game, and it was... I know it used to be... But there were a couple cards that applied dazed to Seraph, but usually it was the one that applies like 3 stacks. Like I think the Wormkin had one that applied dazed 3, but you had to, like, the requirement is you needed like 3 of the purple shards, whatever those things were called. The alternate resource. So that was kind of pretty demanding, but it was good things. Pyre remains. I just barely have room to heal 21. Like that's like exact full heal, which is kind of cute, but I don't know if I really need it. Merchant of Arms. I'm not sure I'm really going for the equipment or the cards. I mean, I could get more spell power from it or something, but this isn't even the unit that scales with spell power. It's the unit that scales with moon cycles, so it's kind of like eh. I think I need another unit. Maybe if I could get a tank or something. I don't really like frontlining the Lord Phoenix. I have a lot of healing, but as soon as the single turn damage goes above 30, I'm in danger. I mean, unless the next champion upgrade puts me ahead of the curve, but I feel like that's not really supposed to be a tank exactly. Scan out the merchant. Okay, so I really want either somebody that I want to revive a lot or an actual tank, and if an actual tank with both of these would just be like, you can just block for days on demand. Like, this is just too much. I mean, with Titanite and Endless, like, this ability would be like beyond like I have too much defensive resources all in one place with this setup. On the other hand, I kind of like this one. I like this better than the Astrologer. I mean, that's why it has a gold border and Astrologer doesn't. I've been offered Astrologer before and I was like, eh. And the Acolyte, I mean, it's like, you get sweep, you just set it, if you can end the turn on full moon, you get sweep, and, you know, and with the setup I have now, it's kind of, I guess the obstacle to that is that, I would want a second copy of the Priestess, so on turns where it's already full moon, I want to cycle it twice to get back to full moon. So I'm looking at having to duplicate the Priestess later to get full benefit out of this. But, I mean, the Astrologer already would be pretty happy if I did that as well, so... don't have a real front line unless I do something. How bad do I want this as a frontliner? It's like... I mean, I could use the ability just for spell weakness on demand. I just don't know if this is actually great, but I have 2 really great tank upgrades. Absolutely nowhere to put them. Maybe I'm over-respecting the possibility of taking damage. The event, I know one time I had an event and it wouldn't let me overstack buffs. I don't know if it's because the absolute hard limit is 3 or if it was because it was 2 buffs of the same kind. Like, they were like events that had something vaguely like to do with angel stuff or whatever. I don't know, I like Avarice on the multi-strike. It's maybe not amazing, but it's, I don't know. Let's do that anyway. That's a better duplication target. Okay, this is not a duplication event though, so whatever. See, if I'd gotten this earlier in the turn, I could have purged a card and gotten a refund and kept on spending, but whatever, it's okay. Now this one I need to double check, like what... Do I have any rare cards whatsoever? I haven't. That's sad. I mean, eventually I'll get some, but at the moment I was just... right now this does nothing at all. This... I mean, that's going to do something eventually, just not immediately. I mean, there are 2 merchants. So I can at the very next merchant, I think the first purge was going to cost 40. So the good news is I haven't used the cheapest purge yet, so I get full value out of this, just not right now. Okay, how's my floor capacity? And this is the one that wants me to stack something on every floor, and I do have... Okay, the top 2 floors are big floors, and the bottom floor is a little floor. Okay. I could put this as my bottom floor. How do I feel about that? I mean, it's Avarice. I like having Avarice on the bottom floor. This one, if there's like spikes or sweep, I'm in trouble. But I could put this on probably the middle floor. I could put it behind the train steward. I think I'm okay with doing this. I maybe should have put this... I think I have these in the wrong order, maybe. I haven't... Have I undone a turn? I think I did. I don't know. I'm not really super concerned about getting the like eligibility for winning without undos. So that one's in the front. This one has more health. I forgot that one has more health, and this one goes in the back. Although there is a benefit to doing it the other way, and that is usually the frontliner has the most health, so kill the frontliner, and then the next one might actually only have 5 health. And the next question is, where do I want all my spell power to go? That's a really good question, because this is this floor where I get lots of Pyregel. So I don't know, I could put my spell power on the second floor. It's not crazy. It's nice to be able to nuke things on the bottom floor so to prevent yourself from taking too much damage. But this unit has a heal, it has Titanite, it has Endless. I think I'm okay with splitting it up the responsibilities here. Play absolutely everything, so I'll just do whatever. Let's just kill the backliner. This does nothing, this does nothing, it doesn't really matter. Okay. Well, it certainly doesn't matter, but I'll just do that anyway, because why not? Takes a little bit of also like the spell weakness here, and then I hope I draw a good card so I can play spells on the next floor. It's a little awkward, but I'm just gonna eventually I want spell weakness to go on the boss is kind of the most likely thing here, so I guess it's not that hard to just put all the debuffs on the boss. I mean, I should just assume that that's how we're doing it. Yeah, let's just put the debuffs on the boss. It's okay, this one leaks through, that's fine. Yeah, what do I care? Let's just... Waste one not. Turn. I may or may not, like, so 3 turns before it spawns here, then 4 turns before it actually gets to this floor, and then I may or may not need to cast more spells. I think I would like to get stacks, though. I think I can afford to do this. Which means I have to hold on to that, which is not great, but... Do I care about dazed stacks? Am I trying to actually wipe this unit out? Let's see what's its ability. Okay, I can definitely nuke that one next turn, it won't be a problem. So I don't have to, like... I don't need to do the spell weakness right now. Actually... I like having spell weakness here, so I might as well put it here, and then... Sure, I can do it like that, I guess. Oh, it's dazed, so I thought I was gonna... I miscalculated lethal. The fact, I think dazed prevents it from self-damaging. And so it survives. It's okay. Yeah, funny little interaction I didn't remember about at all. That's a spell weakness. I could do this. This. Oh, that one's gonna leak, and I don't love that. Okay, so I could stack a little armor just for some insurance, or I think I'm gonna try to wipe this one out. How are we doing here? Oh, that's so great. I think this guy just hits the pyre once, so no matter what we do. So I think we can afford to do this. Yeah, pretty good turn. Oh, okay, the shield steward's gone. I think we're okay. I think the bottom floor handles the boss, maybe. Yeah, okay. He'll do this, do that, do the other. Okay, none of this matters, let's just do whatever. Okay. Alright. mean, this is scaling, right? This is a payoff card. It's spellpower. It's also Pyregel. It hits 5 times. So I kind of get it. This is just passive, like, do better at what we're already doing. I have to take a curse to do this, but this might be, it's kind of, I mean, doing that 5 times is basically equivalent to it being attuned. I don't know, this card, like, I think this card wants to be permafrosted. It also wants to have cost reduction. It's a little bit demanding, and I think I wanted to hit a duplication event, maybe. It's not. Oh, they're not competing with each other. I can hit a Merchant of Magic here. But let's see, the alcove, the event looks like it might be good. Trinkets might be good. There's gold on this side of the map. I think I'd like, this really makes the merchant. I don't think I want to hit the Merchant of Magic right now. Yeah, I might not use the same floor setup. Like I think I want to do Pyregel and put the champion behind the tank, and then set up the astrologer on the top floor. I'm not even sure exactly how we're doing this, but I think I should try to make this work for me, but I'm not sure if it's strictly necessary. I don't know. It's like I kind of would really like to have both of these. Like, I mean, I've got 2x, I've got double strike with this one. I've got these that cost 0, so like if I get card draw, it's kind of like I'm already, card draw is kind of like getting extra spell power. It's like all the scaling things I want to do happen automatically with just a plain old card draw. This is like, yeah, the starter spell is like, I designed my clan combination for this to be a great starter spell, especially. But it's like, I don't know, this is I don't know. I would kind of like an excuse to not take an Emperor for once. I guess the question is, when's the next time that I'm looking at an armory or something? I mean, the Merchant of Arms is the one where you really have lots of chances to fish for what you're looking for. I mean, it might be a while before I see this again. This costs 3? I guess it has sweep. Okay, this is ridiculous. This is actually good, though. This I don't... Wait, what effect or my full moon effect. So I have to end the turn on full moon, or do I just need to I don't need to end the turn on full moon. It's just this one. The trouble with this is that it only. I can't. Like the strategy for stabilizing and ending on the same moon cycle every turn is. It means you want an even number of phase cards, and right now I've got an odd. I've just got the one, so I really want to duplicate the priestess at this point, but I don't get to do that immediately. I have to wait one more turn, but that's okay. This is like this is like a secondary tank at this point. Like this would be as strong as the tank that I've already got if they had the same upgrades, but of course they don't. And I don't think I'm duplicating the tank. I can just take this instead. Yeah, I don't have to duplicate my tank. If I take this, this can be like a secondary tank. Pretty good scaling, but I still want to duplicate the priestess. I mean, I get spell power out of it, and I get to end. I get to phase 1 or 2 times. I get to decide how many times I want to phase when I do that. I'm not sure. What do I need most? Like now I've got more units. I kind of want card draw and energy. I think I want to take energy because I think I'm drafting units here, and I'm just now hitting the point where I can't even play them all. Like I haven't been super duper energy starved, but there have been turns where I've had to. I feel like I have been leaving 1 or 2 cards in my hand at least half the time. So I think Ember now and probably card draw later. So what did I decide earlier? I didn't really want to do Merchant of Magic or the Pyre Remains. I think I wanted to do... And I just took a room card, so I don't want the armor either. I just found a copy of the room that I really like. I don't think he's trying to do attack damage, so I didn't even realize... I've either forgot or I've just never seen this path before, but I don't like it. I don't think that's something that you can really try to do with this champion. I don't get it. Like, how is he slaying things? Like, I don't know. I don't know if you need some, like, spell buffs. Or he doesn't, like, have trample. Sure, he has an active ability. But, like, that's once every 3 turns. Like, I just don't... That just looks bad. I'm gonna just keep... doing what I'm doing already. Okay, I can... This actually, with the Joker, it actually creates money right now, so let's just decide now. This one I don't have to do it now. I can do this during battle. That's the responsible thing. So what's my worst? I think I'm finally at a place where I can keep 1 Shield Steward, just to have 1 tank on each floor. I mean, it's not a very good tank, but... deleting 1 is definitely the right call, but deleting 1 just to have a body on every floor that for taking damages sounds about right. Okay, dragons, do I have? I can't always remember what my unit types are. I don't think I drafted a single one. Okay, so that's okay. That relic does nothing. This relic is always fine. This relic, I think there are more units that can be killed by this than... last time I did a run, more units died from this than I thought were going to, which is kind of interesting. If I take both of these, I can't afford to reroll. Actually, if everything were this expensive, 2 of these and a reroll would be... Yeah, if I buy anything, I can't reroll and expect to actually buy anything that I see. So if I went... So I could buy just one and leave. I could buy both and then leave. Or I can just reroll. This is like... I find this a little bit frustrating to keep track of. Like, I feel like this is going to trigger when I'm forgetting that it exists. Or when I remember that it exists, I'm going to draw only 2 card types in the entire hand, and it's just when I keep screwing it up. But that's not a real reason. That's just like a... Like, ideally, you should be making the best plays and then using everything to its full potential. But is that actually going to happen? I don't know. A lot of spells. And it's not the word at the bottom of the card, it's just units. All units are just a unit type. So I've got rooms, I've got spells, I've got units, I've got blights. I feel like most of my units go out into the deploy phase, and then I might just be looking at blights, spells, and then there's only 1 room card. I don't know if I love these. I mean, this the jack strips is kind of fine, but like, I don't know, if I've got a bunch of spell power, if I set up on the bottom floor with a lot of spell power, then I'm like, I should be able to snipe the back line pretty easily. I think I'm just gonna hope I see something good here. Okay, that's wait, how many of because there's 2 the lunars, like these are sets of Celine. I've got only 1. No, I have 2 silent units. Like, does this unit need even more armor though? Not really. This one maybe it needs it. This one's not really great either. This might only trigger like twice in the entire battle. Like I think I really want to. I just took an Ember upgrade because I'm trying to summon everything on turn 1. So this is, I don't know, that one's not very impressive either. Like, these aren't super impressive, but I'm still going positive on gold. The next one actually goes at -15, but I think this is fine. It's like, I don't know. It's like I'm over solving a problem kind of prematurely, but I didn't love the alternatives. Oh, wow. I mean, that's a bit of a gamble, and then what does this do? Okay, this will be my 4th artifact. This will be my 4th non-boss artifact, so it's +6. I don't know, I would like to get more artifacts later. I think I was just saying that this relic was kind of so-so, and I'm getting the opportunity to gamble it away for 2 randoms. I think I'm gonna YOLO this. This is okay. That's fine. I don't like. Am I actually gonna? It's like, Yeah, if I had this earlier, I would have not. Maybe I would have gotten a different boss relic. This is like too much of more than I need of something, but I don't know. I hate passing up a relic. It's 25 gold is like significant. It's not amazing. I think I'm about to duplicate something. I'm gonna take a hard trial. I'm gonna duplicate, and then I'm gonna hit a Merchant of Steel that I don't necessarily care about. I don't need the gold right now. Let's just. I could hit another banner, but I don't think I want to do that either. I think Yiffing might be better, but I just don't really want to skip. So 1 energy, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I've got 2 stewards. Okay, so this lets me play 1 more steward, and then if I were to deployable upgrade one of my room cards. I mean, if I remove the 2 stewards, I think I'm still just totally breaking even. This lets me draft another unit if I see one. I have a lot of floor capacity, so if I did draft another unit, then this will sort of stay relevant, I guess. Non-damaging spells, so probably phase blessing. What else? Okay, what's annoying here is that I think lava flow is also a non-damaging spell, so this could just be a dud sometimes. I think it might draw lava flow, which is stupid. Phase blessing, it's not stupid, but yeah, I guess that was fine. That's probably better than what I had before. Let's see what we get. Okay, bottom floor is very tiny. I don't like leaving floors empty. Some of the enemies make your life worse when you do that. Yeah, this was what I was worried about. Well, I mean, it's going to be reshuffled in my deck. It's just that relic is just useless this turn. Yeah, suppose these elements are not really contributing a lot of value right now. Right now, I am in full moon. I would Wait, did I? Oh, it's a resolve trigger. It doesn't trigger after the deployment phase. So yeah, I'm gonna have to decide some turns. I'm gonna have to decide: do I want to stack this Shade Guard or do I want to stack Spell Power? And unfortunately, I don't. Half the time I have to make a choice between those two. I can do whatever here. I think I'm gonna be healing this one all the time. I'm going to be healing this one every turn, so I should just put the armor on the backliner here. Oh, there's also that. Yeah, I'm dazing it this turn. Yeah, that daze would like some upgrades. I can't remember. Am I? Nope, it's not a Merchant of Magic next spring either. Okay. Whatever. So if I end the turn on New Moon, this guy gets stronger, but doesn't. That might not matter. Maybe I'd rather have the spell power. It's like, yeah, half the time I have to just choose between combat stats versus spell power on this floor. I think I have to do this. Yeah. I don't have to, but I think that was probably for the best. Okay, well, the tiebreaker here is that, okay, this astrologer also scales when I do this, so maybe I just... Wait, I miscalculated. I do get an even number of shifts or turns, so if I wait one turn, then all future turns I can... Yeah. Yeah, if I want to end on New Moon every turn, then I play this every turn, except for this one. Okay. I don't know, I keep miscalculating lunar shifts, and it's not that complicated. I can play everything if I need to, so I have nothing to calculate right now. Oh, this floor is not looking great. Thanks. Now, am I trying to kill this with Flicker? Let's get the gold. The gold's kind of a big deal. Floor's not looking great either. Let's just do the spell weakness. I think that's looking like fire damage. Yikes. This one's gonna keep gaining more Titan skin. That's kind of crappy. Oh, I can't even damage it? Wow. Can't damage anything on this floor. Okay. fire's okay. I'm starting to... I don't know how things got so out of hand. I thought I was doing okay. Whatever is happening here, the green is so much better. None of these are taking any damage this turn, so that's just 30 fire damage. Okay, at least this floor is fine. It's not concerning though. Restart the whole fight. I think if on the first floor I needed to cast them. I don't know if the cards were even in my hand or not. But I think that there's some possibility that by casting Pyregel more judiciously, I could have survived that without the Pyregel. Play this first. Yeah, Pyregel before dazed. I think which one had this? This one was going to have exactly 1 health left if I had cast the spell on it before, so now it's... Okay, well, this floor's not great. I didn't get it... I only got 7 Pyregel too, so I just didn't draw well there. My tank is in this. I don't know if that matters though. Because I have a tank, but nothing to put behind it. I can play my full hand regardless though. I guess the question is, how many hits does it take to kill this? So this could matter if I hit a breakpoint. If I don't hit a breakpoint, then there is going to be a lot better. It's a 14 Titan skin, so minus 65 minus 14. So far, I'm hitting for 50. It's gonna take 3 hits, no matter what. So this is gonna matter more, I think. I think we're in danger. This might just this run just might be dead here. Yeah, I get 1 more spell weakness, and then the spells that I draw are not super impressive right now. I mean, this is a lot better than nothing, but this is like 100 damage. Why is the combat preview saying that this guy's not taking any damage at all? Shouldn't I be... Oh, this guy has no attack power? Oh, wow. That's something I probably should have done something about at some point. Zero is just... Yeah, we're dead. Oh, that kind of sucks. Am I gonna ever... I'm just gonna try something a little different here. I mean, if I do recycle the tank up to the top floor, this one's gonna scale a bit. It's not gonna be amazing, but being able to reuse the tank is gonna be worth something, I guess. Not. It might be a little bit not very impressive, but. Whatever, it's something. See with Pyregel 4, that will be lethal. So let's use the ability there. Let's cast there. Yeah, okay. This does nothing. Whatever. Go for the gold, or I could save my pyre. I think now that I'm trying to get land on New Moon, right? For this guy, yeah. So I do this first. Wait, no, this. I had to do this before I do the Moon Ritual. The question is, where do I put this one? I cannot snipe this second unit no matter what I do, I don't think. Unless it interacts with Spell Slam nicely. I guess the Titanite, the Pyregel, and the damage doubling. It depends on what order they happen in. I'm just gonna do this. damage here. Pretty decent chunk, I think. Yeah, the Pyre's gonna take like 2 hits and then another 8 damage. I think I could try to cast spells here, but then it's just gonna run into more problems later. I think I should try to take some out now. I don't know if there's much. I don't think there's a lot I can do here right now. I think I'm just taking 30 here. I think it was last time around it was close enough that being able to actually throw the tank in front of somebody who hits for 45 should be good enough to put us over the edge here. I could save this for the boss. I probably should save it for the boss. It's just taking a lot of hits here. I think I had to do that to take out a unit though. None of this does anything. I can heal. Healing is okay. I guess I'm doing it like this. Whatever. I could use the ability next turn, so none of this even matters, really, I guess. Yeah, I was gonna still save this turn regardless, so I guess. Okay, I've got the flicker on this on the turn where I'm hitting them with spell power, so that's kind of nice. Okay, daze first, I guess. I needed full move to do that. I need full move to do this. Okay, yeah, that knocks out a couple, so that's cool. But I was gonna do this first. Or you could try to calculate it more carefully, because the Titan skin. Oh, that takes all the attacks. It's probably okay. Oh, it's already okay. That's good. Oh, I did that in the wrong order. Who cares though? It's doing like 40. It's doing 42. Yeah, it's definitely doubling the Pyregel. Okay, oh well, let's find out the exact math. So is it, do we just add these and then, or subtract 22 minus 4, 18, 19 times 2. It's doing more than 19 times 2. So is it doubling? Yeah, it looks like there's 1 plus 22 is 23, and then spell weakness doubles it to 46, and then minus 4, so 46 minus 4 is 42 damage. Okay, so it doesn't double the Titan skin, but it does double the Pyregel. Oh, okay, good to know. And then that was the entire battle restart, but we pulled through. That was a little frustrating. Makes my day a little bit longer. Okay, I have been advised that this is a very strong spell. I just like it's, especially if I'm struggling, like I am now. Like having this on holdover would be pretty helpful. I've got a lot of gold. It's just if I'm gonna have holdover, it has to be. I have to sit on some of this gold instead of spending it. This could be sort of useful. I don't know if I really need it that badly. This one's kind of expensive. This is. These are all takeable. This one is a little bit late, and it has a calcified ember. I mean, if I take this one, then I can duplicate the priestess, and I can do all my cycling in spell power twice as often. And this eliminates the drawback. If I were to keep setting up my floors exactly the way I just did it. And another 15 damage on resolve, I guess, kind of puts it over the top. It's not super amazing, but it's pretty respectable. Okay, so what was I was gonna duplicate the priestess probably. I mean, I like this merchant of trinkets. I've got a lot of gold here. I like the spell merchant. I could even duplicate the astrologer at this point. I want to duplicate the priestess. There's just... I could hit as many as 3 duplication events. I guess the main point is that the Merchant of Trinkets is just stopping me from doing what I really want to do right now. That is duplicated, maybe purge a little bit. Merchant of Steel is a little sad. I guess the Shade Guard could afford to. If I'm not doing the Merchant of Trinkets, then I have nothing better to do with my gold at the moment. Or in the basically the near future, really. Yeah, let's try to do something cool with this Shade Guard, I guess.
Hello.
Dualism isn't really doing a whole lot. Okay. That's a little sad. Endless. Seems kind of dumb, but I have enough gold that I can do endless and then a reroll and then blah blah blah. It's, another multi-strike. I don't really love any of these other ones. I guess I can try it real quick here. I mean, it's not like I'm going to duplicate this one either, because it's a large unit. Oh. I could put them on the same floor. Two of these on the same floor with quick. Maybe they just wipe out the floor before they take damage. It's not terrible, I guess. Now they're taking up so much more space in energy. I don't really need train stewards at all anymore. I think the fire starters are just probably the next remove target.
Hello.
I could put Avarice on here just because. Let's see, 3 takes 7 hits for it to pay for itself.
Oh.
I guess why not? Or I guess Conduit is probably more responsible. I mean, I don't see. I mean, I'm eventually going to duplicate that, and I think that's probably fine. I think because I have that. What was that room card? I think with the Eclipse Chamber, I would really like to have 2 of that card on the same floor. And I just super upgraded it too, so yeah, let's just... Okay, the bottom floor is exactly 6. Now, can I run this on the bottom floor? Is that a little too dangerous? I could, I mean, the tank, I could just, this unit could just not fight anybody until the Relentless wave, and then I could recycle the tank up to the top floor. I mean, I didn't think this all the way through, but that's seems like a fine enough way to do it. We do Phoenix Fire and then Flicker, and I probably don't really want to have to play this. I might not have to. I mean, if I play this, then I could save the ability for later. I think I'd rather, turn 1, I'd rather play the ability. Oh, reanimate. I guess that's okay. I could just start wiping them out, but I can wipe them out next turn. Reanimate, okay. Is it worth 15 gold? I don't think so. I think we're okay. Okay, I drew this now, so I can just play this guild free from now on. Yeah, the middle floor being quick is pretty good. It's kind of keeping us alive pretty nicely. Ooh, this is a tough choice. Let's take a look at this floor first. Okay, we have energy. Energy is a non-issue, so we can just start running with it. Okay, we can. I could put some spell power on the second floor, but I don't think I want to. I think this is clearly the first play here. Yeah, definitely do that, and then okay, this unit can leak, and that's fine, I guess. I don't really want this unit to take damage. It's probably okay though. Dazed. Kind of silly. In that case, yeah, let's keep the damage going. That's a long way to go still. Seems like overkill, but okay, that's fine. What's going on here? Yeah, bottom floor is sapped, but I guess the bottom floor was only going to be spells in any case. This isn't doing super great. Maybe I don't bother. Fortunately, the daze kind of doesn't matter when I'm not doing damage anyway. days doesn't matter here either, when this room is just kind of fine no matter what. Yeah, this room is just doing quick. So this is just... I guess I could make it rain once, because I'm also gonna do Pyregel, because it's gonna do like +3, 4, 5. So these are both gonna apply 7, and then this is gonna hit for 15 + 7, 22 × 4. It's only like 100 damage, but 22, but then doubled, so like 44 or whatever. Yeah, it's not nothing. It's not everything, but it's not definitely not nothing. Like, yeah, okay, that was pretty okay value for the gold. I think the next floor did okay. Like, definitely they'll wipe out the front line on turn 1. Oh yeah, they're hitting for like almost 600 per turn. Oh, this one reanimates a bunch. That's why it's so close. But that's okay. Man, this would have been... I should have, if I had let this one take damage, I could have gotten a good stack off of it, but it's okay. Yeah. Okay, the middle floor is doing better now. It's still a little sketchy. I think he needs to... I don't know how to boost it a little bit better. This I could just sneak in somewhere, and it's a little bit late, but it's not too late. Like this is gonna trigger, it's gonna proc, and then I can sneak this in somewhere, and it's fine. Probably better than this because I've got some multi-strike going on. I mean, I don't know. It's like an okay spell. Yeah, I keep getting... I guess with a little more floor capacity, I can try to sneak this in. Like, if the bottom floor gets a bit larger than this is, it becomes something I can sneak onto the bottom floor. I don't know, do I cash this in now? Because I'm about to hit... about to face one of the bosses. Like the Ring 6 boss is next. I'm not stacking these very fast. not using it for anything else, really. I think maybe it's better to cash it in. Well, it really depends on what we get here. This gives me an option. I feel like this probably doesn't matter too much. I think I'm doing okay without it. This gives me the option of I mean, I don't know, eventually I'm going to have like 10 or maybe even 20 spell power, so I can probably afford it. I can probably do this sometimes. The only problem is, oh, this will heal. Like, I can't force this to actually deal damage to my champion. So all these kind of do nothing. The Ember Charge, there's a chance that it does something, and I'm going to be getting a lot of gold from other sources. I've got like 3 or 4 different sources of avarice already. I think I decided Merchant of Magic. What was I going to do with it? I could yeah, make it rain with intrinsic holdover would be pretty cool, or something else. Or the leading alternative was I could duplicate. Probably the Luna Priestess. Oh man. Here's the source of like, yeah, this is a conduit that scales. This is a flat 5 conduit because of the upgrades. So I went from having 1 supporting conduit unit to I could have as many as 3 now. I'm not sure Merchant of Magic, like, it depends on like how badly do I need to make it rain to carry versus how much do I want to believe in the Lunar Priestess. I think I put this behind Lord Phoenix, and then if I have 2 of these, then this one is just cycling that much faster, and that's pretty cool. I think I like the duplication here, I think, actually. I mean, Merchant of Magic was tempting. The Pyre remains kind of distressingly close to actually needing to do that. Oh, yeah, there's a lot that I like here. I might even merge them. I might merge these 2. I have the Ember upgrade for it. Hopefully making this deployable makes sense. I could do the math on that, but I think I just make it deployable. Oh, this is a question. Which one of these is? Could make this deployable and duplicate the equipment, but I think I want to duplicate the Priestess. So if I'm duplicating the Priestess, then I don't have to make this deployable, because that's not the... Because I'm not going to duplicate it anyway. If I make this deployable, I think I really want that room to scale. There's an argument for this one too. I think I like this better though, maybe. I could reroll. What am I looking for if I do that? It's worth a look just because there's nothing else going on here right now. yeah, this one's like, this is fine. I forgot about my page, but yeah. I don't think I want to do any more room cards. I don't think I'm doing that. I think I've only got 2 rooms. I could throw this on the top floor. I don't hate it, but it's a 3 energy. I don't think I want 3 energy for something that I don't actually particularly love with here. And then okay, I think the way my stuff is scaling is that, yeah, I've got 2 different moon cycles right here. So duplicating this one makes more sense. Remove just something. Is there anything that's really holding me back? It's just if I get rid of all my fire starters, then I have my champion ability, and I've got this 1 lava flow that I have not removed consume yet, but maybe I should. I guess next ring I can remove consume. I kind of like that. Unless I, could get unlucky, but this looks fine. Just keep the starter struggle balanced here. I don't want to spend 116 on the next one, even though I get a rebate, but it's still. Are pretty balanced. 7, 7, and 6. What am I doing? I could reverse the order. I could do the 2 quick units on the bottom floor. What do I want the bottom floor to be? Spells or quick attackers? Why am I suddenly deciding that I might want to change the order? No, I think I like this better because Pyregel benefits the floor afterward. Oh, that's just barely enough, so that's cool. Oh, the other one doesn't have a banner? Okay. This unit... I think this unit wants to go this floor, but one of these can go here. One of these can go here. It's cool that I have just barely enough energy. That's really nice. You're dead. I'll say. Oh, that's sad. Okay. Nice. That's what I have to do here. Okay, save this for later. I think I really want to put it on the cherub if at all possible. And I think this one's going to be wiped out next turn, probably. Could be wrong. It's going to be close. Oh, okay, they are wiped out. Okay, good. just the question is, where does the Pyregel go is the main thing. And where does this go for the damage? Because I've got a front line and a back line. 100, 200. I think we can do this here. Okay, that's kind of a lot, actually. Let's just... Yeah, okay. How's this looking? Oh, pretty good, okay. I could do it like this, I guess. This, but I think that unit just has no future. Let's just forget about it. I think our middle floor is carrying hard enough on the opponents. Oh, I didn't do the Luna phase quite right. Do I care enough to redo the floor? I don't think so. Well, I will redo the floor because I had a chance to trigger Dazed on the keeping the unit alive, which is, I guess, kind of not super. This unit might not even have a future anyway, but it's just, might as well keep it alive if we can. Do that, I could do this. No, that's pointless. This one. Let's just do this one. I could trigger spell. No, I want to trigger spell slam on the cherub. Don't know if I want to. I think I'll save it for later. Well, I'm kind of. I just denied one slate. I just denied 2 slate triggers for my next floor, and their little weapon here. That was probably a slight misplay, but I don't think I'm super concerned. I could be wrong, but yeah. So nothing that depends on the phase, so I can just cast twice right away. Or armor, in case it matters. It probably doesn't matter. Oh, and I just lost another slate trigger doing that. I'm just so used to just trying to stop the waves from leaking that I forget that sometimes. Like, the slate triggers on that weapon are probably not the most important thing in the world. Oh, wow, I keep getting lucky with this one. Yeah, Dazed. Okay, I'm gonna actually let some of the stuff through this time. So yeah, that one gets 2 stacks right away, and then this one gets the other third one. I'd rather just donate the slate trigger to this next floor up. It's very minor. It's only 1 attack power, but I guess why not? Well, wait, let's see here. I want it. Oh, it's only going to deal 458. That's enough. Okay, I think if I intern out, then this one gets the sleigh. You know, bad. I'm playing this time to get annihilated. It's monster train light. That's just so horrible. I mean, I want the stack. What can I say? And you did nothing, but you're still alive, so that's cool. I mean, okay, it probably did a few hundred, 200 or 300 damage at some point, actually, but you know. Sure, I guess that's takeable. This is an attuned version of the starter spell. I mean, that's I don't think this scales off anything. I mean, it scales off of Pyregel, I guess. It doesn't seem like it's that great, but it is what I'm trying to do, so let's just give it let's just give it the college try. I think we're okay on energy. I think we're trying to draw cards now. Was I trying to make it rain to work? Was that my plan? I could make more stuff deployable. I could try to high roll the event. I could make my deck. I could really reduce my deck down to drawing the same things over and over again. I could try to remove consume on something. I think Merchant of Magic has been a little bit overdue. I would like to be able to cast this once. That's for certain. I'd rather have intrinsic if I'm gonna. The dream is intrinsic holdover. Just make this cost 1. Do I really want any of these cost 0? Like, I mean, I could put holdover on a 1 cost, and I could still hold it. It wouldn't be difficult to make that work. I feel about this. I don't know if I love it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna remove something on the old-fashioned way at some point. I've got a lot of gold. I think I can re-roll, and anything I actually want, I can still afford. Double stack. Permafrost. Permafrost isn't my favorite, but maybe I could double stack this. I think I really want this to have holdover, but I don't know if I'm ever going to get a chance. I get one more chance. Let's just leave the slot empty on that one. I think Permafrost is good enough for that. Oh, this, if I draw this early, I would like to actually do something. Okay, so now that I've got Lava Flow with Consume Remove, I would really like to aggressively remove some stuff. Oh, that, wow. Wow, yeah, that Unstable Vortex just, I sort of forgot about this interaction. The Unstable Vortex just gave me 150 gold. I could have purged one more card and get a rebate. I don't think I want to, though. I think because I'm going to do the trial, probably, but then there's a Merchant of Trinkets. It's not like it. Between these two, I think I still would like to have this gold for later. Okay, this is not the trial I wanted to see. This kind of wants. I kind of want some time to set up. How badly do I not like this? Like the Shade Guards would kind of like time to set up. I think this Astrologer is just gonna be dead and not. I don't think the Astrologer is ever gonna do anything. I think I just have to accept that. Yeah. Make the challenge. Perfectly evenly applied. I think all of the floors have 7 capacity now. I could have put the Astrologer here, but nah, I think I like this better. Haven't seen it. I'm not ever gonna try to do anything with it. I think this is ridiculous. It's as good as purged at this point. Okay, that floor is doing good. I went to Mind Cage here, so I can put this on any of the others. I'm using slice triggers by doing this, and that they have spell shield, but the dragon staff is actually getting the kill here, which is pretty cool. I was starting to wonder if this staff was actually good in this one particular use case. I think I'm gonna leak. If I do nothing though, then 2 units leak and this one gets 2 slay triggers. So I'm gonna just let that happen. I lose 30 health, but I have ways to get it back. And this one survives 1 turn, but this unit is kind of useless. I think this is definitely not useless. Golden Touch might not be a priority. This has permafrost. Lunar Cycle. Right now I don't care about the cycle, so let's just apply that. Whelp, I think we just want the whelp gone. I don't think we're gonna try to do anything with it. Another dud. Okay. Well, that's a lot of health. We have enough next turn, maybe. But I don't think I want to. I think it's gonna be enough. Because they're both getting plus 15 times 2. I mean, I would like this one to get the sleigh, but that's not. It's not quite happening like that yet. So 128 times 2. Not enough. Could do this. Maybe I will. That one alive. More slays, but I don't know. Oh, it's not. I'm not actually keeping it alive if I heal here. I'll try to get the slay out this one, which I need a little bit more help, I think, to make it happen. Oh, this one, it's only hitting for 130 times 2. So the slay is not the right one yet. Now it is. Yeah, because 130 times 2 means this one gets the slay. Oh, those little punks. Okay. Don't love that, but at least the Pyres was it. I don't know, was it like 80 or something at the beginning of the fight? And I guess we're sort of okay at the storm level. Oh, this thing, I really want that one to die. It's starting to get on my nerves a bit. Oh, Dazed is a way to make it stop doing that. Oh, none of these... Oh. I finally draw the one with Dazed, but I can't. This unit is not triggering that ability this turn. That was the only thing I actually cared about. The top floor because I scaled enough yet. He's sort of in trouble. They need a little more help still. Okay. How are we doing this then? Start. I could try to put more spell power on this floor, but then I'm just stealing from my next floor down that really like spell power. Didn't really help very much. This actually does help. That, but let's see, does the order matter, maybe? I could have set up on the bottom floor. It's just I would have, with the mark of invasion, the top floor would have needed to pick up a little bit, a couple more kills, which I guess, I don't know, something I could have tried to calculate if I had thought about it. But I forgot that these things were potential. You know, I forgot that they might be on the next floor right there. And two more of these. I can daze it. Okay, that's good. I don't know what order I'm casting the spells. As soon as I cast a damaging spell, I've already committed to the spell weakness. That's probably this one. Oh, see, I could have done this first. Yeah, that's why. As I thought there was a reason I was second guessing that. I want to go and do this, I guess. Spellpower is gonna do just fine here. Something. That's 10 pyre health. I don't know if I care. Oh, I'm doing this anyway. Let's leave that on, I think. None of this right now is no, isn't really doing it much. Does this only affect one floor? I think by default. I think it only affects one floor unless it says otherwise. But I think only this unit. This unit is just not going to do anything. This unit I've given up on. And I could try to put that with the Aurora, whatever floor that's going to be. I don't think it's worth it. I don't know if this is worth it either. I think I'm just already spending my energy well enough, or often enough. I don't think I have any reason to sit on this. I think I'm not crazy about any of this, but I think I have a few very low health units that might appreciate that a little bit. I think there's... Let's see, I don't think I was trying to... I think Merchant of Steel is just kind of, there's nothing I'm really looking for at all from the Merchant of Steel right now. I think Merchant of Steel is just kind of useless. Unstable Vortex could be cool. Yeah, Unstable Vortex is pretty good. It lets me see lava flow a lot more often, but I'd rather just duplicate the lava flow, and especially if it has holdover. I think holdover could be pretty huge right now. Do these really want to be intrinsic? I don't think so. I really want to hold over, and I can't get both here. Well, let's just wait a second. Let's see if we get the Lightstone, I think is what it's called. Either do nothing or the Berry Marshal at this point. Oh, this is not per turn. I think this is just a flat, persistent. Just, it doesn't say each turn. I think this is just a passive 20, basically 20 damage all the time. Yeah, these are just kind of lousy. This is probably better than nothing. Let's just buy out the spell merchant. Like, I think I might as well do this. I mean, intrinsic permafrost is sort of okay. It's just if I were to get holdover, which one of these two would I really want to hold over on? Double check, see if it is. It's just sapping. I don't think I care too much about that. I think I'm outscaling it, and hopefully I'm just outscaling it. If I do get holdover, I don't know which one's better. This one's probably a better holdover. I really want intrinsic on any of these. I think it's just all kind of whatever. This one, potentially. Just add consume to that. Add consume to that. No holdovers anywhere. That's pretty rough. Permafrost. There's a small chance I'll draw this on the turn when I don't particularly need it. Spending money just to spend money just because I didn't get any of the... I guess that's better than just spending money just to spend money, but not by a lot. Which one of these is better? Like, I kind of... To make it rain or the lava flow could be sort of impactful. Could just have another blocker. I could, if I get another sentinel, I can actually keep the astrologer alive, which is like kind of like yay, maybe. I don't need it. I don't. It wasn't what I said I was going to do, but it's. I don't know. It's what I feel like. one of these had to be left behind. That's awkward, right? Well, this one's skills. That's awkward. That's really awkward. Times. Oh, I'm saving that for the boss, I think. But then what do I do with this stuff? I guess I can play this. I'll just not play the lava flow, I think. Oh, I don't have to play either of these now. Yeah. Next turn, playthrough. Sure. Where'd all my energy go? That kind of sucks. Okay. I think it's okay though. I probably did the wrong one, but I think it's okay. Why is it healing so much? Where's that healing come from? So much random nonsense happening. Okay, this one that just heals everybody after combat. Okay. How much energy do I have left? Do I need to actually think right now? Could daze here if I wanted to. No, I didn't spell weakness the Seraph last turn. I think it's acceptable. This isn't quite lethal, so maybe I don't bother. think the daze stopped me from getting a curse this turn. So the daze was better than I thought that it was. Oh, there's the other Lunar Priestess I never did anything with. Okay. On this turn, I don't really love what's happening right now. Can we actually... Yeah, I guess we can do that. I'm kind of curve a little bit, but that, I think that sets things up for this turn and next turn to be still okay. I think one of these did silence. It's hard to keep track when there's so many there. This one right here applies silence. This one right here. Okay. Ah, that's a lot to keep track of. Then I'd rather you have the spell weakness already in place, so let's just snipe it directly first. Yeah, we can... Yeah. Much better. Matter anymore. It's about that counts. It's permafrost. I'd rather play it on the bottom floor in the future, I think. Because it want to get the Pyregel before I apply any spell weakness. let's spell weakness. Oh, let's get some actual spell power first. And I'm already on the correct moon cycle, so 2 of these. So, we're almost winning on this floor already. And this isn't even the floor with any good attack damage whatsoever, so that's wild. Yeah, this one makes it to the next floor, but it doesn't matter. They don't make it to the fire anymore. Yeah, this is kind of pretty hybrid run, like the middle floor, and like that was a pretty robust 2-floor setup. Like neither of those floors was anywhere near actual. I mean, yeah, I'd say neither of those floors were quite. Oh, this one's really starting to take off, but it wasn't. I feel like just a few turns ago these were only at 100. Well, the equipment is just doing. Wow. Yeah, that equipment is stacked up to 95 right now. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay. What was I saying? Yeah. So I think Luna did a little bit just because they were responsible for both the attack damage and the spells. Well, half of the spells with the Pyregel did a pretty respectable job of supplementing. Just I wasn't totally wowed by it, but I mean it's a win. Find out how does Pyregel apply to. Hold on, let me see. Does Pyregel interact with it just says incoming damage? So if that works with decay, then in theory, a lot of Pyregel and just one stack of decay would be just the fact that it was only one stack of decay would sort of become irrelevant. But I don't know. I feel like if you're doing a decay build. Decay tends to come in somewhat large amounts, so I don't know. I don't know. This I had a feeling that this clan combination would be pretty respectable, and it seems like it worked out. I don't think I did anything super crazy. I think we played it kind of straight and worked kind of about how I expected. I wasn't super confident that I would be able to execute it, but I did feel like I had a better feeling for what the vibe would be for this combination, and I wasn't super duper surprised by anything that happened. So other than that one fight that I had to restart, yeah, just I don't know, the floors or whatever that was a bit of a hurdle, but it's pretty good. I now have a max Covenant win on, like, perhaps one of my like bottom 3 champions, or at least my gut feeling is that Lord Fenix is one of my bottom 3. I don't know. This could be like, yeah, sure, maybe that's 200 damage. That's probably fine. It's just if you can find a way to do 200 damage without doing something for it. I mean, then again, it's like how hard is it? In some builds, it's not hard at all to get those back. I don't know. That's a pretty goofy card. It's probably fine. I just it's just a very weird card. I'm not sure I really need it though. And yeah, I'm not super floored by this. Like, how good are your cooldown timers? And then the fact that you still have to wait one more turn. It never ever resets it all the way. It's like, yeah, sure, you can like if you have a cooldown timer of 2, you can use the ability and then cast this immediately afterward because you know that it means that uh you're going to have it available next turn either way, and you get to play it now. It's kind of, I guess, a atypical use case for this, but I don't know. Sometimes this is probably worth it. So sure, that's a thing. Not super excited by it, but it exists and it's fine. Um, yeah, this could be like this is. I feel like this is something that's been missing. Like all this time, I've been wondering, like, how do you actually get this stuff to scale? And I think the fact that this exists, uh, I think this is, yeah, I think if that's the kind of build you have going, this really really enables some things that might otherwise have not really worked out. I mean, if you have a room with like flying bosses and you like, where was this last run? That would have been pretty helpful. Where you have these turns where there's like 5 units on the floor, and then the boss sort of floats in to sort of just hang out for a bit. You nuke the whole floor, and then the boss would gain like you kill like 5 different units that all have 5 stacks. It's like that's just crazy, and it's like you don't see this until level 8, but like half of the clan's entire gimmick is just begging for this to exist. It's just like I'm thinking about how it compares to Slay the Spire. Like there's the specimen, but the thing about the specimen was you had to wait all the way until the end of the turn um, for poison to kill something, and then once it spread, the poison spreads, you have to wait all the way to the end of the following turn before that becomes relevant and actually deals damage to the next enemy. And it was too slow, but this isn't necessarily slow. This is like you can chain reaction this just by playing all of your cards right now. And sure, uh, maybe you want to do this on the bottom or middle floor because one floor up is when you actually you want more time to apply more hits in various ways. But this is just like it's kind of completely bonkers that this clan would even that they would even let you play this clan without this relic existing. Like making you wait to get this is just kind of cruel. It makes you feel like you're bad at the game, but the real problem is that this relic is like so. Uh, I don't want to say it's. I don't quite want to say that's S tier because the floor is not especially high. I feel like there's going to be a lot of builds where there are a lot of runs where you just don't get the spells for it. But if it's even halfway supported, then this suddenly just like yeah, you're just. I want to say like just I don't know if of course there's variance, but I feel like this is on for the most part just doubling your firepower. It's just kind of like, are you kidding me? I'm just I'm just mad that they made you wait until level 8 to get this. Okay, that is. I mean, sometimes you've already solved your defensive problem, and then this does nothing. But suppose not. I mean, this gives you a. So unless this is a problem that you've already solved, this is goes a long way if not. So pretty good. It's just sometimes you've already solved this problem. Is kind of how I feel about it. I don't remember what spell weave does. Okay, maybe it's a brand new thing. I sounds familiar, but I think other games have effects with this name. Uh, yeah, it's like every other turn, it's a card and energy. So that's like half of a boss relic plus half of a boss relic. But it only works for spells. But yeah, it's fine. It seems pretty playable. I don't know if it's hard for me to evaluate in any greater depth than that, but yeah, it seems pretty playable. I'm not sure what the absolute best use case is, but yeah, sure, that seems fine. Oh, I've only played Lord Phoenix on this account like once or twice, and I guess I lost the last time or every time. This is the first time. I should get a gold. I mean, I guess I will when I'm doing the logbook, but kind of sad that I don't already have a gold border on this guy. It's like, what am I doing? Okay, it's a crown for Covenant 10. There's an empty crown here. I assume that's probably Covenant 10 with the Titan. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, that's also my very first Covenant 10. Feel like some of my recent wins would have also been wins, but I can't go back in time and prove that. It's I believe at least half of them, my last 3 or 4 runs would have won on Covenant 10. It feels like I was in pretty good spot with all of them. Yeah, I think, all right. I think I did one run with each of the Monster 2 or Monster Train 2 new champions. Um, but the 2 from the demo I held back on. I think I'll maybe in a day or two I'll record a run using Fell and hopefully the upgrade path. Hopefully they give me the one where you like the if on ring 1 they give you perma scaling, then you're just having a good run. It's kind of busted. But we'll see whether that happens or not. Like like the other two, I think at least one of them is at least playable. I don't like the revenge one. Savior is um, kind of all right, but you'd rather have that. You'd rather pick that up later after you've already got permascaling. But beggars can't be choosers, and I think it's worst case, it's still playable. But I'm really hoping to see the permascaling on Ring One. Um, yeah, I don't know what combination I'm going to do. I have no idea what secondary I'd like to to employ. Maybe some really stupid secondary where I can get that stupid achievement with the train stewards. But whatever. Whenever it happens, it happens. I mean, almost. Let's just look at this. I have almost no progress. Yeah. Like ever since I think I've made 1,000 progress ever since I started tracking it. Like I've done like I feel like I've only done like 100 or 200 damage the entire run because this train stewards. It's like I just. Yeah, it's just so annoying to look at. That's like that right there. They want me to use train stewards. That's the reason I can't fight the real final boss of the game. It's like you gotta use the train stewards. Gotta use the train stewards. Blah blah blah. Whatever. Next run, I'm gonna this and maybe this and that. I don't know, having free equipment to equip might be cool. I don't know, let's call it that. I don't want to accidentally take this because if I get in a Sin spell, then I can scam the floor capacity, which would make this very much, like, not important anymore. This one's kind of interesting. Random upgrades all over the place. I mean, I really like this one. This is a good one. But I think we'll give Malika a chance next run. Let's just lock these in, but we'll do it tomorrow or maybe the next day. So that's it. Let's close it out. It's a pretty good run. I had some misgivings about it. Like I feel like my Lord Phoenix isn't super great, but I picked a supporting clan that I felt specifically was going to enable me to do something I've not had a lot of success with in the past. Like during the demo, you didn't have Luna Coven, so that wasn't an option, and it worked about as well as I thought it would, and only maybe even a little bit better. Like I assumed that it's possible. I just wasn't. What I wasn't assuming was that I personally would be able to pull it off today, and it worked. It was cool. So good stuff. Let's see what kind of story nonsense is happening here before we close this out. Wow, Lord Phoenix, you need to calm down. Yeah, I'm so far I'm siding with Lady Gilda. He's being pretty weird. It's like, calm down, dude. Fair. That sounds ominous. I have no idea what that is. Probably has something to do with, like, death, I would guess. Oh. Okay. That's not necessarily death, but still. Sleeping outside. Okay. Yeah, a pretty good event. Cool.